As a Wood, I'm used to going last, so it's a privilege to go third in one of these things. So we started off on education and how it's not always very responsive to the changing skills that we need. We then moved on to the fact that we're geographers kind of talking to geographers. And that whilst we have really good membership organisations and we collaborate very well in the geospace, there was a question then about talking to the non-geographers, and one of our table reflected about a Southampton geospatial event, which was very multidisciplinary, very multi-sector, and the fact that it was different terminology in different sectors, but the same problems. And that kind of linked back into this morning's discussion on education about the breadth versus the depth argument, and it linked us back to should industry be involved in education in terms of setting out what the skills are needed. We then moved on more to the data space and reflecting on Eddie just getting his 40-year long service award at OS. What is it that we've always done that we'll continue to need to do, in terms of, capturing, presenting, setting the rules, maintaining, integrity, because we all know that the interoperability of data is where you drive the real value from it. And good, geolocation data is key to that. And that then kind of led to a discussion about what should, government, public sector do, where's our USP in that space versus where we should be stepping back and letting the private sector innovate, with a key theme being don't regulate too much that you stifle innovation. And then we were just getting onto the final point, so it kind of reminds me of a Venn diagram at work where we secured investment for an IT thing where you need the skills, you need the data, but you also need the tools. And we just started talking about tools and AI, and then we timed out. So, sorry, no insights there.